Do you ever jump out of bed with the best of intentions for your day, but by 10 a.m., you're standing in the middle of your kitchen, elbow deep in a box of Cheez-Its, wondering how the day has already spiraled out of control? Yeah, me too. Sometimes it feels like my brain is like a computer running on Windows 95, just crashing and burning before it even gets started. But here's the thing, we all have those days. And the good news is, you don't have to write off the whole day just because your morning didn't go to plan. So today we're going to talk about the art of the reset, how to stop the train wreck and get back on some kind of track. Welcome back to Rebel with a Plan. I am Dakota Rebel, and today we are going to Control-Alt-Delete on our mental spiral. We've all been sold this idea that productivity is linear, that the only way to call yourself a productive person is to jump out of bed at 5 in the morning and drink a gallon of water and exercise and do your morning pages and then journal on top of that. Don't forget to meditate. Hey, did you read a book today? It's crazy to think that everyone needs to do all of these things to feel productive. Because reality check, life is messy. It's chaotic. Your dog's gonna puke on the carpet, and your partner's gonna lose their keys for the third time this week. And suddenly your big day of progress turns into one of those infomercials where the family can't remember how to pour a gallon of milk without spilling it all over the kitchen. Here's the thing, there is no shame in acknowledging that today isn't working because you can't fix what you refuse to see. So say it with me. My day is a disaster, but I am a rock star. And step one is to just accept the chaos. Maybe you've spent the last hour doom scrolling YouTube or Googling what do dogs dream about instead of tackling your to-do list. The key here is to notice without judgment. You're not lazy, you're not a failure. You're just human, possibly a tired, over-caffeinated human, but human nonetheless. Pro tip from an ADHD squad, because ADHD loves a story, just call it a scene change. Like, okay, Act 1 was the chaos machine. Act 2, get my shit together. Bonus points if you narrate it dramatically in your head or out loud. In a world where mornings go sideways, one woman dares to reset. So how do we do that? We start with resetting our mind. Literally stop, sit down, close your eyes, and take 5 deep breaths. 15 if your day is going really bad. This isn't some woo-woo meditation thing. This is just about giving your brain a second to catch up with the chaos. Because let's be real here, you cannot reset when you're running on adrenaline and anxiety or 3 cups of coffee and vibes. Then you're gonna reset your space. Newsflash, if you are surrounded by chaos, your brain is gonna feel chaotic. So here's the deal. You're gonna do a 5-minute quick tidy. We're not deep cleaning. We're not worrying about things like your baseboards. What is the deal with baseboards? Have you ever gone to a friend's house and actually looked at their baseboards even once? No, me either. And no one's looking at yours. Anyway, you're gonna throw your laundry into a basket, or if you're feeling super froggy, throw it in the washing machine. You don't have to run the load right now. You're just getting it from the chair in your bedroom to a different pile somewhere else. Then you're gonna clear off your desk. You're gonna get rid of the last 2 days worth of coffee mugs and water glasses and all of those random post-it notes that say things like hex nuts. I'm not the only one who leaves myself weird notes expecting me to remember them, and I have no idea what they mean when I find them the next day, right? I can't be. And listen, if physical tidying is not possible due to mobility issues or chronic illness, just focus on decluttering your digital space. Clear some of those emotional support browsers. You don't need them all. It'll be okay, I promise. You can also take a minute to unsubscribe from some of those marketing emails or just send a "you up" text to your friend. Small acts like this can create a sense of calm in the hurricane that's raging inside your brain. The key here is to start small. You don't have to climb the mountain to feel productive. Just take a single step. Even if it's as simple as changing from your pajamas into a fresh pair of pajamas. My go-to, naturally, I make my bed. It instantly makes me feel like I have my life together, even if the rest of my bedroom looks like a crime scene. Small wins are the key because small wins create momentum, and momentum is what gets us where we want to be. You may also need to reconnect with your why. When my day is super sideways, I have to sit down with pen and paper and write down my goals to remind myself and my ADHD gremlin why we're doing this in the first place. Putting pen to paper disrupts your brain and tells it that what we're saying is important. Plus, it's kind of like sending a formal memo to your ADHD. This is why we're doing this. So let's talk about my personal reset routine. Obviously, this isn't going to work for everyone. Nothing that I say is going to work for everyone. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The first thing I do is blast obnoxiously loud music. Right now, Ludo is still doing the trick. Tomorrow, I may do some old school screamo, new metal, something. But I need something loud, and I need something like pump up music, like something that really gets me going. Then I chug a glass of water because I hate to break it to you, but sometimes that headache is because you're dehydrated. And then I'll do a quick stretch to unknot this muscle right here between my neck and my shoulder. I like to call it my ADHD's blanket fort. And I think that that's where she lives, just right in here. And it's like she swings on my nerve endings like Tarzan swinging on vines in a rainforest. I love her, but she's kind of an asshole, my ADHD. And listen, we've talked about this before. You are never going to get it all done because it's not possible. There will always be more to do. So take a look at your to-do list and figure out what absolutely has to get done. What on your list is non-negotiable for the day. Then you're going to pick the smallest task that has to be done, maybe emptying the dishwasher or wiping down the counter, and then you're just going to get up and do it. And that's going to create that small win. It's going to create that momentum in your brain, and it's going to prove to yourself, I can do this. This is literally playing out for me today. I overslept and my son got up early, which threw my entire schedule into whack. So I stood in my kitchen for a minute, gripping my lifeline, my coffee cup, and I mentally ran through what I had to get done. For me, I had to make him breakfast and then clean up after said breakfast. I had to get soup in the crock pot for dinner, and I had to clean and trim the chicken in the fridge and get it into the freezer before it went bad. Then, I wanted to film this video. So now, even if I get nothing else done today, we're gonna have dinner tonight, and I won't have to throw out $20 worth of food because I was too lazy to just take care of it. That's pretty good. And if you're watching this video, then I obviously got this done too. So I'm doing great, is what I'm saying. While you're going through this exercise, I want you to remember the Rebel family motto: progress over perfection. Resetting doesn't mean that you failed. It means you're adaptable. You didn't blow the day. It was just a plot twist. And plot twists are what make stories good. So please give yourself permission to hit that reset button as often as you need to. Even if it's every single day, even if it's once an hour. The day does not have to be perfect to be productive. A little progress is still progress, even if all you did was put on pants and take the dog out. Which, quick story time. As I'm filming this, it is -5 degrees in Michigan, and every time I take Hawk outside, he stares at me with his beautiful, big, brown, baleful eyes, and I swear to God, he is singing Sarah McLachlan songs in his head. He's not happy with me, as if, and I want to look at him and be like, damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather. I want to get him boots, but my husband thinks that dogs in boots walk funny and that the other dogs in the neighborhood would make fun of him. I think that he would be the toast of the neighborhood in a cute pair of boots, but what do I know? Obviously nothing. Good thing I'm on a no spend, honestly, because boots for my dog are not a necessity. But if I hadn't made this decision to not spend money on unnecessary things, that dog would have some boots. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you got something out of this, or at the very least were mildly entertained. Don't forget to smash all those YouTube buttons for me and leave me a comment below and let me know what your favorite reset tip was, or if you've had a day go hilariously sideways, please share it in the comments because I would love to hear it. I love you so much. Thank you. Bye. Look at those eyes. Can't you just hear them? In the arms of the angels. Yeah, you don't like it, do you? It's so cold. It's so cold outside. Yeah, you don't see, your ears didn't even perk up. Nope, you don't want to go. No. Say hi. Say bye. Bye, Internet family.